really tall. Okay. Hi, I'm Chanelle and I'd like to talk to you today about the importance of time. People are notorious for wasting time, but what are we really wasting when we waste our time? Does it even matter? Because we certainly don't act like it does. But the answer is yes, your time does matter. Ephesians 5:15-17 says, "Therefore, be careful how you walk, not as unwise men, but as wise, making the most of your time, because the days are evil. So then, do not be foolish, but understand what the will of the Lord is." Time is a gift we've been given from God. Every minute we have is given to us by Him. We've heard it said that we don't have the promise of tomorrow, but do we really live like that's true? God doesn't have to give us tomorrow. He doesn't even have to give us another minute. And He didn't have to give us today. But guess what? He did. So what should we do with the time He's giving us today? Should we waste the time God's giving us today and wait until tomorrow to follow Him? I think most of us would be quick to say no. But do we really live like that's true? We seem to have this idea in the back of our minds that we can do whatever we want today and wait to follow God later on in life. But what if there is no later on? We aren't promised that. And what about the opportunities God's giving us today? When we wait until tomorrow to follow God, we waste the opportunities He's giving us today. He might want you to reach out to someone that needs you today. He might even want to change your life today. God might be calling you specifically today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, but today. Will you answer Him today, or will you put Him on hold until you've run out of time to answer Him? Now for my thank yous. First off, I'd like to thank God for leading me to Christian life and for using this school to drastically change my life. Next off, I'd like to thank my family, Mom, Dad, Camille, and Nana. And to Mom and Dad, thank you for raising me up in the ways of the Lord and for coming to everything I've been a part of and supporting me. Mom, I'd like to thank you for being the spiritual leader and for showing me what it means to follow God. Dad, I'd like to thank you for being the entertainment of the household. I love y'all and thank you for everything you've done for me. I'd like to thank Miss Furneaux for helping me after school for honor choir and for encouraging me to keep trying even though it was tough. Next, I'd like to thank Miss Johnson for helping me to have a scriptural foundation for what I believe. Next, Michael Campagna and Mr. Wright, for bringing me to Ignite, which has been such a huge blessing in my life, and for showing me what it means to be a follower of Christ and a spiritual leader. Next, Ms. Shawn, for mentoring me for the past 4 years. I don't know how I could have gotten through high school without you. God has used you to teach me how to live the Christian life, and I could never thank you enough for following His leading. I love you, Ms. Shawn.